Hi, this is Sunlight. I'll get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Blessed, 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 and good day. Thank you for being with me today. Yes, okay. So today is a special day. Today is a needed day. Today is so important. We must by all means go with the situation today. All right now. And we are live today. All right. Beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we're talking about the ex. Yeah, the ex, that person that will never go away. It's almost like something that's lingering in the air, a bad smell, a bad taste, a bad something situation. But anyway, she's been with this person for a minute now, and being there for a minute, they've grown together and everything. But then there's something about the whole situation, relationship that was toxic. Don't know exactly what happened, but we had this talk before we got involved with each other. I asked her about different things, uh, what's on the table, what would hurt her, what would not hurt her, what she liked, what she don't like. I went deep, and that's what we're supposed to do: talk with each other, get to know each other, and then over the course of time, we call dating, so to speak. We should continuously have that conversation, continuously communicate, continuously to get to know and to grow. And as we know and grow, we find out something that we miss. And then yet and still, no matter how much we learn about each other, there's some things that's going to come about that we say, oh, I missed it. I didn't get that. But it's okay. It's okay. But then in time of line, you find out that her past relationship was toxic. Well, we halfway knew that, but she didn't tell you everything about it. She didn't tell you about her brokenness. She didn't tell you about the loneliness that she had to suffer and the mental and the emotional abuse that she had to undergo. She didn't tell you all of that. But then again, now you're finding out that it was that. So she's healing and she's healing and she's healing and she's growing with you. So now, for some reason or another, after she's been more or less healed and doing good and everything, ah, smiling and carrying on. Like, hey, it sounds good, right? So you're doing your job, right? You're patting yourself on the back more or less. You know what I mean? So all of out of the blue, you hear a situation come about, a text message, or a phone call, uh, somebody at the job say, "Oh, guess what? Your wife had a visitor today." Oh, one of your friends at the work that she works at and everything, right? So anyway, you said, "Oh, what?" Some guy came by and was talking to her, and she first was frowning, but then she started to smile a little bit, right? Come to find out, it was her ex coming to the job. So you talk to her, "Hey, what's up?" I thought we had the understanding that if he can contact you, you would let me know. So she said, "I was going to, but then again, and then sometime she won't. She didn't let you know. She's not gonna let you know until the time was right and everything. But then again, here the ex wants to meet up with her. He wants to talk with her. And in the meantime, she's in turn having these feelings. She having these emotional, how you call it, replays in her mind and her heart and her spirit, right? And so you're noticing these things. You notice her being a little bit off, like you notice her being maybe changes in her demeanor, changing in her emotions and everything. So you find out, like, yeah, what's going on. So she don't really want to talk to you or tell you about. So you let her know. Look, I already know that your ex is trying to talk with you. So what are you gonna do? She said, "Well, I love you and everything, but I just want to find out what's on his mind." What you mean, what's on his mind? Then y'all have a little separation going on, split up and everything. Did he hurt you or something? And you know that he hurt you, but that why you want to find out what's going on with him. Evidently, anytime an ex get in touch with someone like that, only two or three things that he want: money, sex, or either the prestige of knowing that he has conquered you again. So She's like, oh no, she hee-hawing. So now you tell her, so look here, I'm not going to put you on the spot. I care for you, I love you, and I want you to be happy. But in the meantime, we got to deal with this ex situation. We have to find out what's going on with your ex. So she said, I don't know for sure, I don't know what's happening. But look here, I see that started doing different things that you usually don't do. The texting, late calls and everything. It's only been maybe a few days, but like it's don't go any farther. See, a good man always notice these things up front. He's not going to wait for her 2 or 3 weeks from now to all these late night calls or whatever, called inconspicuous, this, that, other, popping up on her job, this and that, other, maybe a gift or something, popping at the house. No, he's covering all of his bases. This is why it is called protection. And some people say, oh, well, you can't protect a woman from another man. Well, a good man is like a farmer, just like a shepherd. You have to protect your sheep from the wolves. A good farmer protects his farmland from invasions because otherwise the pestilence will overtake and overpower you. You have to protect your home from the strong man. That's the, like say in the Bible, that is, right? The strong man will come in, but you have to bind that strong man, send him out. But then again, it's almost like the spirits. You take a demonic spirit, and you clean his house. You clean the house. In other words, by her leaving him, by her being separated from him, she is cleansed now, more or less. But he's in turn going on about his business and everything. He doesn't want to be bothered because she's hurting, and he knows that she's hurting. But after a while, maybe a year or so now, it's been that she's free from him, and he knows that she has a separate situation going, a different situation going, everything. She's in love again. She's coming towards a good reality, like, wow, she can breathe a little bit. She's free, more or less, right? But in the meantime, something in the back of her mind, something in her spirit is still catching on, holding on to that old guy, that dude that she was hurt by, in other words, right? So now you as a man have to make a decision. See, sometimes a guys would overdo things, overthink things, and then make the accusation. But see, you're not really accusing her of anything wrong right now, but you letting her know that you has a suspicious heart and everything. Well, you don't trust me, and wait a minute. One thing about it, trust is a big word, and trust is a good word and a beautiful word. We're supposed to be able to trust each other. But how do I say I trust you or anyone else when I see evidence and see things that's happening in my sight? See, when you're at war, and this is a spiritual war, when someone is trying to invade your property, invade your home, invade your situation, it is war, and that's all there is to it. No matter how you want to put it. Okay, so you're not really formally accusing her of doing anything, but you let her know that, look, I understand that the ex is trying to get involved with you again. Now, and I'm letting her know that he either wants sex, he either wants money, which you don't have, and I already have closed down your accounts until these things blow over. So you ain't gonna have no money to give him. And if you do give him any money, it's your personal money. Then that puts a relationship in awe with us. We are now officially at a standstill in our relationship until we get this thing settled with your ex. But now she understands more or less that she has a man here now. She have a strong man that's a leader. She have a strong man that's not over controlling her. She have a man that stands up towards her situation so that she's safe with this new guy. She's safe with him and she's secure with them because now she has to make a decision as to what about. So she had to go in her mind to find out whether or not the ex is going to do this, that other. But she don't know until she find out for sure about them. So what the new guy does, the new guy says, look here, I'm gonna tell you something. And I want you to understand what I'm trying to say. I love you, I care for you, and I'm here for you and with you. But I can't breathe for you. I know your heartbeats. I know your emotions more or less as they stand now. And I really want to reach the depths of your heart. But I see that your heart has been occupied. There's been pieces of your heart has been placed into a situation, whereas the ex is coming back into your life. Now, I'm gonna make a suggestion. Now, if you really want to talk with your ex, really want to talk with him, you have to be with him. And I tell you what, for me, I'm gonna be steadfast. I'm gonna be right here for you and with you. But you can go with him. You, if he want to talk with you so bad, so hard, and everything, because there's nothing else you guys can talk about. You're over with it. You're done with it. And you say you were hurting, and now you've been healed about it and everything. What else can he want from you? If he loved you so much and loved you that hard and loved you that good, he would not have hurt you like he did before. He would not have letting you get away from him because you're a beautiful woman, you're a good woman, you're a strong woman, and you're the woman to be desired, not to be left alone, not to be left in that position where he left you, not to be hurt and broken and torn down like that. Now, if he really wanted you then, or wanted you now, he would have kept you, or either he would have came back to you after maybe a month or so, even a couple of months before, or even 6 months. He saw that you were hurt. He saw that you in a bad place. He did not come to ask you anything that you need any help. Can he come back to you? Can he make it up to you? Or anything like that. But he saw that you're good now. He saw that you're with another man now. He said that you're being prosperous now, looking good now. And all of a sudden now he wants you back. Think about it, girl. See, this is what we have to let our girls, our women know that the ex, okay, he's an ex, he's an ex. Because what happened with the toxicity in that relationship? What happened to that bad place in the relationship that causes him to go in that direction? It causes him to leave her, to cause him to abandon her, cause him to hurt her in that such a way when she was there for him, not doing anything wrong towards him, but he abused her, he used her and played her, and now she hurt. Now she's bouncing back in a good place, but now she has to wants to be able to say, "Look, it's over, it's done, it's completed." She have to let him know that quick, fast, and in a hurry. But this meeting in secret, this meeting down the road, this meeting over there and over here and there, no, you got to go with him. Go with him. And look here, I'm gonna tell you something. Now I heard this one time on a program. Some lady in the audience would step up and said, "Look here, my spouse came to me and told me that I have 90 days to be with the love of my life and then come back to him." In other words, the people on the panel were saying, "Oh, no, 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 we don't do this way, this, that, other, that," because once you leave a person, that's it, that's it. But you don't know the reason why the spouse told his wife, told her that you can have the 90 days to be with the one you love and come back. Because see, the thing about it is, evidently, she still was thinking about the ex. She was still thinking about the person that she loved. She was still thinking about this person because something about the relationship that she's in now keep bringing back up those memories, keep bringing back up those things. This is one of the reasons why when you're in a domestic violence situation where the woman said, I'm going to stay with him because I'm going to try to help him. How are you going to try to help somebody? You're not a therapist. You're not a lawyer. You don't have a big gun with you. This guy's beating you down. He's beating you up and everything, but you want to stay with him. You don't have a family behind you. But when you get a chance to get away from him, because now it grows stronger and stronger in his heart that he's now controlling you. He's now abusing you even more. He's now getting that power and that strength to say, if I can't have her, nobody's gonna have her. And then next thing you know, he is gone from here for good. But in the meantime, if she get an opportunity to get away from him and let him know, when I was with you, I love you, I care for you. But now I know that you don't care for about me. And then stop this begging thing, because coming back, I'm gonna do good, I'm gonna be changed. He will not change until he show change. Change has to be shown and known, not just talked about. And this is what happens so many times in a relationship. We talk about these changes, we talk about this, we talk about the situation, but guess what? Nothing happens in the change. Oh, he might be nice for a minute, bring you some flowers, give you some candy, do this, do that, stay with, uh, stay in the house with you for a minute. But then again, what about the long-term situation? Is he giving himself maybe a year, a month, a couple of months to say, look here, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. You don't have to tell her anything. Just show up and do something for her. Make that change. Show in the public that he is changed. He can't be running around here and there and everywhere and then talking about, I'm a changed person now. He doesn't have a job. He's not showing his peace, but he's all that anger. He didn't go to anger management class and everything. He go to anger management, but he still is growling. He still is demanding. He's still doing these things to hurt you, but not say you, but he hurt others. He has to show me that he's dealing with other women, especially his mama, his sisters, or whatever, right? But now, why are you getting in close contact and close quarters with this guy? So therefore, I'm gonna let you know right here, right now. I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna do just like the people did on the program. But to me, 90 days is a long time, too much. I would say you can take off a month. You take off a month. Pack up your bags a little bit or whatever you want to take with you for a month stay. And if he can't take care of you within a month time and you cry or you want something, if it's 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, you call me, I'm there for you. I'm coming to get you. Because see, this has happened too with other situations, whereas a wife went to see her ex because he wanted to talk, he wanted to get things cleared away, this, and that, other, and then turned around and gave her a black eye and a busted lip. At 4 o'clock in the morning, she calls her husband. Now he wants to know, why are you over there? Why? You already know why. You already know why. Why are you at a man's house by yourself this time of morning, this, that, and other? It's not the time for all these questions and answers right there. Get her out of the place of harm, and then let her know. See what I mean? Oh, yeah, you're rubbing it in a little bit. See what I mean? You going back to a situation where you know that you're not safe or comfortable in. Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to go back? Because if you stay, you cannot stay here. If you stay here, you're going to be just like a roommate for a minute. And that's what you do. If she goes with the ex and she said, after the end of the 30 days or whatever period is, and she said, no, I'm not with him. Because usually, if she truly in love with the guy, with the new guy, if she truly wants to be with the new guy, she would tell that ex right here, right now, within maybe a week, a couple of days, 2 weeks at tops, she would know for sure now whether or not the ex is for real and what he's talking about, an apologetic manner. Not just because I want to see you or get with you, but in apologizing with remorse. With remorse, that is. With empathy, that is. Compassion, that is. Showing her that he has a changed person. Showing her these things while he's with her. And then she was like, I don't know. Now I got to make a decision. But I'm already married now. So now she had to make a choice. But she can live with that choice better now than she could before. When she was thinking about it, when he got in touch with her and everything, she was thinking, but she was thinking wrong. She was thinking now with a different type of mentality. Now she's thinking with logic. Oh, should I give up this new guy because he's doing everything for me and everything with me that the ex was doing? She can even compare the situation. You know what I'm talking about. And that's what a lot of women go wrong. They are comparing the ex with the present guy. Let the present guy know where he's falling short at. If she really loved the present guy, really cares for him, and she says she is, and then she have to let him know. Say, hey, look here, baby. Uh, the ex took me to the moon, Mars, and Venus, even out to Pluto. Uh, but in the meantime, I can suffer those things because I know that you're a wonderful guy. Let him know that you care for him. And this is what we need to talk to our women and need to talk to our men. Be steady, be understanding. Because this whole stuff about, oh, well, don't ever take a woman back, this, that, and the other, it all depends on what the conversation, what the situation is, the why. Because sometimes those exes and those other situations, they can roll up on a woman, put a beg on her, put a conversation on her, and catch her in a vulnerable mood, a vulnerable situation, and she is gone. She is big time gone. But don't let her go from you without letting let her know that you care for her, that you have a truly love for her, and that she must now give you the reason or either give you understanding as to what's going on in the relationship. See, too many times, the guy, the new husband or the husband, don't let don't ask the woman, what do I need to do to help you, to learn you, to know you, to be there for you? But no, let things go, let it slide, and then the other thing, then let that let her go into that place where of no return. And now he's losing her for real, for real. And this is why we want to come to you right quick, right here, right now, to let you know that all these things that glitters is not gold. The ex, just like we said before, he's only one. Three things: sex, to be with you because he missed you that way and everything, because you know that he was taking advantage of you. You was there to give it up because you wouldn't have no fuss and fight and everything. You was there and you gave him the best. You gave him your complete total love. And then he wants the money because you was working and he was half working and everything. You was holding down the whole situation. Now he has to scuffle. Now he had to play games. And these people out there today ain't playing no games. They ain't having no guy. And these women, if he ain't really on two tops of this game, they ain't gonna support him like you did before. And then another thing too is that, is he for real with wanting you really back to show you that he's up to date with the situation? Now she have to make her mind up to find out, look, am I gonna stay with him? Am I gonna be leave him? Or either we have already disrespected it, we have already violated the code, we have violated uh, God's temple, God's uh, uh, commandments and all this stuff. We all wrong. So this whole stuff about guys saying, well, don't take her back, don't do that. Think about it before you ditch her, before you throw her out to the dog, because she could be the best woman you will ever have, you ever known. You can train her, you can teach her, you can show her. That's why you become a better man, a better lover, a better husband. You become a leader now that she can really depend on you, hold to you, and now you together, you can grow. Together, you can advance. And together, you are one flesh and one love. Okay? Think about these things, wonderful people. And that way, we'll go in a better place. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And think about these things we just talked about. Don't kick her down, because another thing too about taking a woman back. Even the scripture said about going back into the situation. In other words, do what you can do to replenish, reproach, not to reproach, but to replenish and to take back and to love her as you did before. God is a God to say He doesn't want you going through all the unnecessary change of divorces, but He said reconcile with her. That's reconciling. You can reconcile with the devil in a way because you were on his side anyway, right? But anyway, you can reconcile easily by being the man that she needs in her life. And then if the ex still sincere, he can be a friend, but that not a private friend. No, openly, openly, openly. All right now? Think about it. And I don't think about, well, she contaminated now because she done gave herself up. She gave herself before you got to her anyway. Ain't too many virgins left out there in this world that say, I got married as a virgin. Come on, let's get real. Get real, because the devil ain't doing nothing but playing with us, our mindset, playing with our heart, and playing with our emotion. That old mess about, well, she married now, and don't mess with a married woman. No, you don't. But guess what? She's already committed adultery by thinking about the situation. The husband already committed adultery by not saying nothing, not doing anything, not protecting, because now he shows his insecurities. Insecurity is just as wrong as going through a adultery. All sin has a death penalty on it, except for when they really confess, have remorse, and repent. Think about it. All right, guys? Take care. Be blessed, and we'll see you soon on the other side. Bye now. Take care now, okay? And thank you for joining us in this hour. And we bless you always, okay? Yeah, okay now. And also, wonderful people, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for being with us. And then share this out. Share this out. Let somebody know that we here to help you, to help be with you for you. Okay? Bye now.